to Nepal for almost a month, been to Bhutan, been there for a couple of weeks, and not everyone's turning point in life starts at Turtles, but he's lucky to be among that clan. We'll find out how Turtles and Vinod Kumar came together. But it helped him meet different people, helped him carry himself towards different experiences. He volunteered to conserve turtles in the coast of Chennai. So that's where it all started. So we are going to talk to Vinod about himself and his babies, which are his turtles, because he doesn't have children yet. But just like one of our panelists in the house mentioned, everybody is a child. So whether you are a parent or not, just like me, I am still a child, and that's why I'm very happy to be hosting the show. I have some lovely guests in the house. We have Kesang with Vijay and with Arundhati. I'm going to bring in Vijay here because there is this kind of shroud that hangs over parenting, the word, where people think it's something that only the women do, it's something that only mothers can, and the fathers are somehow the extended parts of the equation, almost like an appendix that can be thrown away if necessary. But I do not think so, because in today's times, dads are so much cooler and better than moms. That's what I would say. I'm actually partial towards the dads, because when a dad is awesome, just like mine and a lot of yours, life really does put a smile on itself with dads around. So I'm going to bring in our dad in the house. This is Mr. Vijay Kumar. Welcome back to the show.
Sure.
All right,
You rightly
thanks,
said
Vijay.
that, Shane.
Yes.
And happy to hear about it as a dad.
Mm-hmm.
So it brings in a lot of change in terms of a male parent, right? As a father, I have to understand, empathize certain situation at home, right? For example, I want to share a few, backstory at home.
Right.
So my daughter always goes on a tantrum every morning for brushing, right? I hope listeners will also face the same kind of problem at home.
My
right?
parents still face that problem with me, because as soon as I wake up, I don't like to brush.
Oh yeah, because you're involved in a lot of other activities.
Right.
Go to play, and there is a small one around 1.5 years. You can do a lot of activities with them as well, right? Not brushing, right? So I've given them some alternatives. I understood that why she's not going for brushing, right? And here I think I want to bring in the listening part, whomsoever listening to the show right now, because I understood the fact that her height is not that great, right? But the brush and the pace is somewhere in my height at home, or my wife's height. So she couldn't even climb there and pick it up. That is the one interest factor which is not actually provoking or getting inclined towards brushing. When I changed that movement, for example, when I brought down the brush stand somewhere around her height, that brings in a kind of natural inclination to pick the brush.
Wow, I never ever thought about this.
Yeah.
Most of our brushes are placed much higher.
Absolutely. And in the 20 hours program that I was talking about, these are all different techniques that they talked about. It's called as arc technique. How to arrange your environment in such a way that it'll create a lot of interest for a kid to naturally follow certain practices at home, right? And if I'm allowed to share a few ideas about the techniques that were shared in the program, shall I go ahead and share
Go
that?
ahead, please go ahead.
All right. So it was 20 hours module, as I said. It's not at a stretch 20 hours.
And
on a
most
week
of the
on
people
week.
attending this module were women, I'm guessing.
Um,
Oh, are you going to
initially-
surprise me?
Initially, there were women, mostly surprised it's men employees.
Right, so in an overall set of 20, how many were men and how many were women?
Around 18 were men and 2 women.
Wow, so 18 guys volunteered for the parenting program.
Oh yeah,
Right, which means dads really want to go ready steady.
absolutely right.
Fantastic.
And we got senior managers and directors attending the program out of their hectic schedule. And remember the point, Jane. We all actually dedicated our the working space. It all came in our working hours between Monday to Friday. Out of that, we dedicated 2 hours every week to learn about these concepts, right? And these concepts really helped me out, right? Back at home, what happened was I was giving her choices, right? Whether you like to brush in the bathroom, or there is a wash basin near the veranda. You want to go over there and brush. I said, Papa, I want to go to the free space, the veranda. I want to go there to the wash basin and brush, right? So it's kind of a win-win concept between my daughter and me. So everyday routine is not getting disturbed, when you empathize, when you understand, when you listen to your kid, when you acknowledge their inner feeling, right?
Wow.
So these are all certain powerful areas wherein it created larger awareness out of the program. And I do want to appreciate my company, especially the HR team, who actually brought in a sensible, practical program for us. Because more than the incentive and the perks that we get, what we carry for our family, right?
Very important.
Yeah. So when I shared these stories to my, my wife, parents, they really got kind of, a greater takeaway for themselves as well, right? And companies like CSS Corp should also encourage this kind of program because it brings in a lot of, the work-life balance in terms of taking care of the mental and the physical nature of every employee, which is very, very important.
Thank you
Because,
so much
yeah,
for sharing that very holistic approach that your company is taking. Kudos to them and to every other company who possibly wants to take it up. Parenting Matters has a very wonderful workshop. I'm not only saying you should go for this workshop, but overall look at parenting as a different format. If you want to follow them on Facebook, what would their Facebook link be? Facebook.com/Parenting
Parenting Matters
Matters.
India.
India. All right, so that's how you follow them. I'm going to go across to two callers who are joining us. We have Shankar. Shankar, good morning and welcome to the show. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell us, Shankar, are you a dad? Okay, and how old are your kids? Okay, so you have one child. What's her name? Okay, Soumya. And tell us what's been the most interesting experience of being a father to a 7-year-old. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So you're saying it's the attention to detail that matters. And knowing your daughter is sometimes more important than loving her because as she grows, if you do not know her, there's going to be a disconnect. Mm-hmm. So where does she like to eat ice cream? Let's find that out now. Where do you take her? My God, you are that seriously into your daughter. This is so beautiful. You actually know exactly what flavor she likes. Where does she eat it? iVaco. All right. I guess if people from iVaco are listening in, they should be really smiling. But thank you very much for sharing that story, Shankar. It's beautiful that you really know, and it's lovely that dads are stepping up to how to be a better parent, to be a better dad. It's lovely. I think a man really comes full circle, not when he gets married, but I guess when he becomes a dad, because it's a whole new, love story that begins, right? Mm-hmm. Daughter or son. Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing that story, Shankar. All the best with your little one. Have a wonderful day at work. With two more callers joining us on the phone line. Say Mohana. Mohana, good morning and welcome to the show. Good morning. So tell us, Mohana, do you want to answer my question or do you want to go ahead and share a story? What's your answer? That is right. I asked Chennai, what's the 10-letter word that begins with S and starts with S, ends with R, but it's actually a 9-letter word. But she caught me on that and gave me the right answer as well. Thanks, Mona. But do you have kids of your own? Two kids, one son and one daughter? Both sons. So that means it must be. I was just talking about a mom with two sons some time ago, the mom that I know. How has been the experience? How old are they? Mm-hmm. Wow, 10 and then 1.5. That is a nice difference, a nice age gap. How has motherhood been to you? Are you a working mom? All right. Mm-hmm. All right. So you have your kids and you have your parents. So it's three generations in one house. All right. And what's the most interesting part of that? Having so many people and encouraging the continuance of joint families. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So when is the last time that all of you went out on a vacation? Did that happen recently or go out on a little break? Where did you guys go? A pilgrimage. Where did you guys go? A Muruga temple. Beautiful. All right, so மொட்டை அடிக்கிறதுக்கு எல்லாரும் வெளிய போனீங்க. Super. Thank you so much for sharing your story, Mohana, and also giving me the right answer. Enjoy being a mother to two kids. I'm sure they really give you a good time as well, right? In spite of being two boys. Are they naughty? What are their names? Right, I know. Funny to see the little one adoring the older brother and giving mom and dad a hard time. Any which ways, thank you so much, Mona. Keep that smile. I'm going to go across to our last caller. This is Prabhu. Prabhu, good morning and welcome to the show. All right, are you enjoying the show? Okay, super. Tell us, Prabhu, what would you like to share with us? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting. So you're saying the way tantrums go, the way tantrums to be are to be treated, every parent has a different way, but you say don't say no immediately. In fact, this is our topic for next week's show. We are talking about how to deal with tantrums. Thank you very much, Prabhu, for giving us a call. Keep that big smile on, all right? And stay tuned to Chennai Live. I'm going to get very quick with my next two panelists. I'm going to give their final word on the show today. I'm going to go straight across to Arundhati. Arundhati, what would you like to leave us with today on the show?
Well, I actually think that parenting should be discussed, and basically, even if you read about it or just exposed to the way you should like take parenting as not as a chore but something.
Which is a joy, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It is a joy. You were telling me about a situation when you were on a train recently and you were kind of disturbed about it. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, a couple of years back during the summer, we went on a train journey, and the people across us, just like a mother and her child who was around like 4 to 5 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and throughout the journey, the mother was on her phone, like just ignoring the child, like completely disregarding. And the only thing the child was doing throughout this was eating junk food, like numerous packets just open on the berth. And to get his mom's attention, he had to kick up a fuss or do something naughty or something,
Mm-hmm.
and only then would she even give him the slightest attention.
That's
So
really sad, right? I mean, if
yeah.
you're on your smartphone all day and you're not looking at your child at all, makes you feel really bad. So it tugged at your heart. Do you want to tell her, hey, you know what? You need to spend some more time with your
Yeah,
little
I
one?
mean, my brother was like, maybe they should make parents write exams before they get pregnant. But yeah.
Good one, good one. And how old was your brother when he said that?
Pretty old. He was like
Yeah.
16 or 17.
Awesome. Well, I think parents should actually probably be writing exams because some of us don't even realize what we're doing with our lives. So when we bring another one into the world, it's good that a little girl here, 15-year-old, actually pointed this out. Thank you so much for sharing the story. Keep the big smile and continue doing well in school. And tell us when the house is done. You did tell us that it's a participation of everybody, with the exception of your dad, maybe a little bit. But everyone in the house, when your house is up, do show me the pictures. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm going to get a final word from Kisan. Kisan, good morning and welcome back to the show.
Good morning.
All right. So, what is your final parting message to everybody on the show, and what would you like to say about the next week?
So, starting with next week, we are planning to talk about tantrums and handling feelings and emotions, because that's a huge struggle for parents.
Absolutely. Whether it's a little one or an older one, sometimes it could be the reverse. Parents could also throw tantrums.
Yeah.
So we might even talk about that.
Handling our own emotions.
Absolutely. How do you handle emotions when it comes to families overall?
Yeah.
Everybody loves to throw a tantrum, I think. I know my mum throws a tantrum once in a while. So yeah, so we'll talk about that next week. If we want to follow you, the Facebook page is facebook.com/Parenting Matters India. Okay,
and our website is www.parentingmatters.in.
Super. Thank you so much for sharing that. Lovely having all you panelists in the house. I'm going to come back on the other side and we're going to talk to our new guest on Boarding Pass. It's going to be an interesting conversation. This is Vinod Kumar. He's going to talk about backpacking, Nepal, Bhutan. He's a cyclist. So many interesting things on this Friday. We're saying pack your bags and leave the town if you have to. I'm not going to be able to do that because this Sunday is the telethon. It is the giveaway telethon.